What's up? This is my Southern Opinion. My name is Eddie Steady. I will be bringing you battle rap, predictions, breakdowns, and recaps. And today, I'm bringing Jackboy Maine and New Jersey Twerk versus Dot and Bill Collector. This was a battle on the URL app that dropped maybe 2 days ago. I found out about it, I think, a day late. It's an okay battle. I got a little bit of notes wrote down. I'm going to tell you who I have winning and why. Also, I want to go ahead and say this. There has been a lot of, you would call hate, somebody would say, towards me and Twerk. Like I say, I'm not a fan of Twerk, so I'm not one of those who just sit back waiting on him to say a line so I can react. I'm actually listening to the bars. And for me personally, the bars seem gas. I don't really hear material out of him that deserves the crowd reaction that he gets, really. I just feel like it's okay. No need for the reaction that he get. And sometimes the reaction that he gets is so much gas that it takes away from the bars that he's saying. You know, it's like it don't match up. And today, I gotta hand it. I gotta hand it to him. This is one of the best twerks I ever seen. I'm gonna keep it real. He had round 2 by itself. Let me back it up. B. Dot and Bill Collector versus Twerk and Jackboy Maine. It starts off by Bill Collector and Dot going first. Now, Bill Collector and Dot, they have a real versatile 2-on-2 style. Kind of like K-Shine and DNA. Just like that, rapid, each of them exchanging the sentence. But both of their styles together, it complements it with the 2-on-2. Dot is fire, especially when he get into his bag and he get to rapping fast, and Bill Collector too. Both of them can get the really get the spazzing when they want to. And we seen some of that in round 1, 2, and 3. Bill Collector and Dot, they both rap together. I'm talking 2-on-2 every round. Jackboy Maine and New Jersey Twerk was a little different. Jackboy Maine took round 1 by itself. As he start off, he said, man, I think I could beat these two by myself. Twerk like, well, go ahead. He start rapping. Now, Jackboy was cooking. In his little ISO. He was cooking. But he started losing steam. And he stumbled. And he choked out of it. He didn't end his round. He basically jerseyed out his round. Doesn't look good. I'm automatically thinking to myself, Bill Collector and Dot round was more cleaner. And they had more of the 2-on-2 style, which you're used to seeing. They got round 1 to me. Clear, hands down. Now we get into round 2. Let me get some takeaways from round 1. They going in and out. Drop you. Shot 2. Face a meal. Wait for Bill. Twerk or not. Then he had a Bill saying like a jack. Maine at the top of the map. I still smelt pussy. Back shatter. He had a fire setup for call and collect. A mean fire setup. It ended with call and collect. Then he had one for Sing Quartet. And that round ended with Juicy Couture. But a solid first round from Dot and Solid first round from Dot. Now here we go with Jackboy Maine. Jackboy Maine, you know, with that unorthodox style, excuse me, and how fast he rap. Man, Jackboy Maine was fire until he choked. Bill Pay had a mean little setup ending with Bill Pay. Another one with Daffy Duck. Then he had one for Fire Build Up. And then Continue On. Then he had one. He had a line where it ended with Diablo. Pause. Something with the Diablo. Pause. The Diablo? Anyway. Stumble. Stutter. Then he said 9 on the dot. 9 on the dot. 9 on Jersey. Exactly how the round ended. So with all that fire shit you said, Jackboy, you can't end the round like that, man. Anyway, Bill comes out saying you lack preparation, talking to Twerk, shoulder strap, closing jack. Then they had a mean setup with closing jack, the Shining, adoring jack. Then it got a little weird. Had a bar was saying, I'm going to give it to you. Then Mutual. Then 16th chapter. Then he had Make a Move. No. Jackboy Maine and Dot, they ended their round. This right here is round 2. And this is when New Jersey Twerk took over. Now, like I say, this right here is one of the best twerks I done seen. I'm not going to even lie to you. He started off with, and he said, give it to you. All these, and what I'm saying, was a build-up, and it all ended with fire haymakers. If you've seen the battle, you know what I'm talking about. He had one with Mutual. Then 16th Chamber. Then Make a Move. Then he said, we've been waiting on the 20s to change. We've been waiting for your face on the 20 like Harriet Tubman or something like that, but it ended with Harriet Tubman. Then he had one with Billy Blanks. Then he had a fire set up for Astronaut. Then he had a fire set up for Drag the Dot. And then he said that Dot's name is Tory. So everything after this had something to do with Tory. He had a nice little setup with Mandatory. Then he had one saying, I burn bridges like that. Then he had Build Up, No PC. Next Build Up was Bumblebee. Next Build Up was Superhero. Then he said, Don't Need a Name. Then he had a Glock 9 generic. And that's how he ended the round. But man, this was a very good round from Twerk. Twerk won this round 2 by itself. Hats off to you, Twerk. Always got something negative to say. But when something good happens for you, I'm not hating. I'm come forward and do a video on it just like I would if you was to choke in this battle. So good job, Twerk. Round 3, we got Bill Collector. Now notice with the Tory, the name Tory for Dot, Bill Collector said a fire rebuttal and said, big bitch, get shot stepping in Tory Lane. That was fire. After that he said, now this was nice. He said something about Jack having lupus. Then he said, fuck lupus. Right? Get everybody into it. And then when that same breath say, fuck lupus, because you couldn't get the job done. You know, I like that. Double entendre like F lupus. Then you say, F lupus, because you couldn't even get the job done. That was nice. Next he said, broke op chin. Broke op chin. It's the way he said it. It's the setup with it. Then he had get too high. Then he said flip drug better than rum. No, Rum Nitty went against drugs twice. Then he had something with dog years. Next build up was Old Timer. Then Lego Man. Then he had a little funny, maybe 8 bars out to end the round out. And next we got New Jersey Twerk and Jackboy Maine. They third round. They said Down in Georgia, Vertebrae, Pearly Gates, Hello Brooklyn, Dippin' Dot, Tasha Mack, Holla Back Girl. Then we got a little choke. Jackboy Maine straight up choke. Now New Jersey Twerk tries to get it back for him. He even does a slogan where everybody can say it with him. I'm strapped in. Everybody say the slogan. Now after that, he says a very weak strap in. Very weak. And that's how this battle ended. So who do I got winning? I think I got Dot and Bill Collector 1 and 3. But I mean, shouts out to New Jersey Twerk. Jackboy Maine, if you would have been on your stuff and y'all wouldn't have choked that first round or even out the third, y'all would have got this battle. I'm just leave it like that. Dot and Bill Collector was good, but you could kind of say that Twerk and them had better material because Dot and them was all over the place, and sometimes they was in and out of pockets being fire, but then sometimes they had a lot of filler and they had a lot of comedy and they had a lot of just weird bars, man. It just, I don't know. It complements their style. I'm gonna say it like that. But this is my Southern opinion. New Jersey Twerk and Jackboy Maine versus Dot and Bill Collector on the URL app. Thank you for watching. And if I tell you a duck can pull a truck, man, hook 'em up.